So Microsoft is pretty desperate, I guess. They're having a contest to get you to use their Edge browser, which of course is riddled with Copilot now. And apparently this contest has been going on for a month, but nobody noticed because nobody uses Edge. Nobody uses Copilot if they can avoid it. This just shows how bad things really are. So we're going to talk about that. And then we're also going to talk about how in the gaming division, they're rolling back the price of the Game Pass from $30 to $23 per month. And new Call of Duty titles will no longer be available on the service at launch. So this seems to be an admission of failure. And Microsoft, man, they got to get some new leadership, because we talked about this before, that Satya Nadella is all about Copilot to the detriment of the rest of the company. And but this is wild. Like, so few people use Edge, and they keep trying to force people to use Edge. So few people use Edge. It took a month for the internet to notice they were giving away cars, cash, and prizes. That's how desperate they are. Microsoft is trying to bribe you with cash and prizes. Please use our shitty browser. So let's talk about this. Before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. Guys, this is Kneon, this is CLOWNFISH TV, and this is another dose of dismal Microsoft, I guess. I don't know, micro slop. This is coming from Tom's Hardware. Microsoft offers $2 million sweepstake for Edge users, but no one noticed for a month. $1 million in cash, a Mercedes-Benz, and other prizes in desperate push for users. There are 3 cars. Choose and configure model up to $100,000. Please use our browser. Microsoft really wants users to embrace its Edge browser. Its latest effort involves unveiling a pleasingly rotund $2 million prize pot to tempt users. The figure includes a grand prize of $1 million in cash, some alluring Mercedes-Benz automobiles, and thousands of instant prizes. And it was out there for a month and nobody knew about it. Sadly for Microsoft Edge, it has taken over a month for the media to become aware of this new barnstorming rewards package, with Neowin flagging it as a surprise new promotion in Edge this Thursday. It's been out since the 18th of March. Head to rewards.bing.com. At the top of the article, you'll be asked to sign in and join the program. But basically, you're going to be agreeing to receive emails about Microsoft Rewards, which includes offers about Microsoft and partner products. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm actually logged into that, and I don't remember getting any emails about this promotion. So they don't want me to have that Mercedes, I guess. The unfeasibly large maximum entry limit is 400. I thought it was 100. 465 entries per person, per email address, per mobile phone number. Oh my God. Sharing links to the prize event page can also net you more entries and chances to get something from the prize pot. They're trying to get people to sign up to get spammed over Copilot shit, is what they're trying to do. So they're desperate. They're like, oh, you can enter up to 465 times. You get some bonus entries for sharing the link. Companies don't usually do sweepstakes unless they have to build awareness. And it's kind of weird, though, because the Edge browser's been out for many years. And Copilot's been out for a few years now, I think a couple of years. And yeah, they're trying to bribe you with cash and prizes to sign up for this shit. They said, as this reward program has been running for a month, we can see multiple folks across the world who have already won this and that. For example, someone in Spain won an Acer Copilot PC, which I'm sure is going to send everything he does back to Microsoft. An entrant from the U.S. snagged a $50 Xbox gift card. Somebody in Mexico got an Xbox Ally handheld. Is the chance of this kind of prize worth the potential spam email avalanche? That's up to you. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. The official rules say the sweepstakes are open to U.S. residents as well as those in Canada and a multitude of South American and European countries. We see New Zealand, Japan, South Africa are listed too. No, we don't know what happened to Australia. Australia, you know what? Here's the truth. Australia is probably too expensive to ship to. I mean, I don't know if they're like shipping in Mercedes to Australia, or there might be some rules against it because the steering wheel's on the wrong side for them. But Australia is we know this from shipping packages. Australia is the most expensive country to ship to. I have no idea why. And we've shipped packages to Australia, and as soon as they hit Australia, they just disappear. I have no idea why. I've actually, I think on newer campaigns, decided not to ship to Australia just because we've had so many issues with Australia. Anyway, if you want to convert the $1 million grand prize to your local currency, perhaps you're an optimist. Microsoft has already done the work for you. 3 cars are up for grabs. Yeah, this just feels very desperate to me. Because again, this is about Edge and Copilot. And Pirate Nation has it on X too, talking about it. Here's some of the responses. Rex is going to play devil's advocate and say it's not that bad. The most annoying features can be turned off. What's bad about it? Updates tend to break settings and dev tools are somewhat glitchy. Yeah, I'm sorry. I have a very dim view of Windows 11 now. A prize only goes to Microsoft employees. You can never check who won, and you will never be able to update your credentials. If you win something, an unknown error will pop. This is a fraudulent scam. Well, apparently a guy in Mexico got an Ally handheld. So, a guy. It's greater when the Microsoft evangelist from the department forced it too. Oh, my God. LFG Action Media says Microsoft out here dropping $2 million in Mercedes just to get people to open Edge. Even with Azure and OpenAI in their pocket, they still got to run a corporate casino. Sean says Microsoft finally made Edge on Android bad enough with this latest update that I uninstalled it. I don't want my web browser address bar to default to Copilot search, and there's no way to turn off the Copilot button. Mike says things must be so bad that they're literally giving away Mercedes just to get people to use their browser. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I entered the contest and got an error message. You can't make this up. Did you get the blue screen of death? Misha Turtle Island says they've done things like this before. Microsoft rewards and Bing rewards. I haven't used it that much recently, but the rewards are real. This kind of reminds me of the Amazon Pepsi Point thing. We talked about this before. They had a big push on Amazon. I think it was about 2008, 2009. And they had Pepsi points, and people were actually generating Pepsi points and selling them on eBay. And we bought a bunch. I didn't know that that's what they were doing, that they were just going in the back door, I guess, and getting these points. But people were getting like literally pallets full of Amazon merchandise. And a lot of the merchandise, it was DVDs and CDs. And they had like a finite number of prizes you could claim. But I swear to God, like half of our Disney DVD collection came from Amazon points, and eventually we'd run out of things to buy. So we would just get like Pepsi towels and stuff. So it's like, I mean, like these mega corps have all kinds of freaking money, right? This guy says it's good, but it can't replace Chrome in the Chrome ecosystem. Buster Nut says Microsoft will do anything but release a competent product people actually want. This guy says a company who holds a monopoly on PC operating systems is so desperate for people to use their shitty software, they'll resort to lottery tickets. Is this funny or sad? Yeah, it's pretty desperate. Let's talk about this too. They've got the new head of gaming at Xbox, and people thought she was fake. As Asha Sharma, they thought she was maybe AI, but she actually is a real person, I guess. It's hard to tell now. It's really hard to tell. Anyway, they're dropping the price of the Game Pass, right? So Video Games Chronicle has an article that said analysts say Xbox Game Pass price drop is unsurprising after Call of Duty failed to significantly increase subscriptions. Yeah, people are really mad about the price hike. They went up to $30. Now they're dropping it again. Analysts have said Microsoft's decision to drop the price of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate and PC Game Pass isn't surprising, given the addition of Call of Duty. Given the addition that Call of Duty had made little impact on the subscription numbers. So on Tuesday, they announced it was dropping the price of Game Pass Ultimate from $29.99 to $22.99 and PC Game Pass from $16.49 to $13.99. They also announced that future Call of Duty games would not be available on either service on the day of release and would instead be added the following holiday season up to a year after release. So it's like old HBO. Remember old HBO? Yeah, the movie you saw in the theater in like the summer of 1988 would be on HBO in the summer of 1989. That's just how it worked. Talking to GamesIndustry.biz, Circana Senior Director Matt Piscatella and And peer analysis head of games research. Where are these people? Piers Harding Rolls. That sounds like a dish. Yes, I'll have the Piers Harding Rolls. They both agreed that this was inevitable, given that Xbox's hope that it would see a large growth in Game Pass Ultimate subscribers by adding Call of Duty on day one hasn't played out that way. I'm going to be honest. I don't like Call of Duty. I don't play it. I haven't touched a Call of Duty game in, swear to God, 15, 20 years. I'm not really into first-person shooters. I just am not. It's not my thing. It never has been my thing. I did like Perfect Dark. I actually like Perfect Dark more than GoldenEye. And, but yeah, I'm not really into it. Sorry. I guess it makes me a fake gamer. I don't fucking care about Call of Duty at all. It was clear from early on that Call of Duty on Game Pass did not lead to a significant increase in Xbox console sales or even subscriptions. Well, it's kind of hard to increase your console sales when there's literally no reason to buy an Xbox, because everything that you can play on Xbox, you can play on pretty much anything else. And you've raised the price of the machine, 5+ years into its life cycle. So who the hell is going to pay for that? And frankly, people hate Microsoft now. So that's, that's not helping your case any. They said, the commercial reasoning for pursuing a subscription-first strategy for new releases the size of Call of Duty has not been realized. Well, maybe this is a good thing. Maybe they will stop with this whole gaming streaming service thing that they all want to push, that they all want to be the Netflix of games, that you will never actually own your games. You will basically pay a subscription forever to have access to your games. I think that's where they're going with this. And gamers said, no, that's not going to happen. We're going to go play Pragmata or something. We're going to buy our game and own it. So there we go, guys. If you want to win a Mercedes or something, that's how you do it. And going to wrap it up. Please subscribe. We'll talk later.